Mastermind St. Louis is dedicated to helping you master strategies that help to create and grow referral-based businesses. And here from Mastermind St. Louis is Brian McRae. Welcome, Brian.
Hi.
So this whole idea of a referral-based business, give us a kind of an overview of what that means exactly.
Well, a referral is when somebody else is endorsing you and they suggest or recommend that your services are used. And it's probably one of the least expensive ways to build a business because there's not much overhead behind that when somebody else can just simply introduce you. So.
Right. And in today's world, you know, people are starting a business, and we have lots of entrepreneurs in the city. You're thinking about marketing plan, business plan, creating a website, developing your social media strategy, all these different things. Referrals really kind of goes back to the basics.
Well, it does, and there's really 4 pillars kind of to a radically referable business. You know, most people, when they start something, there's competence. They worry about being really good at what they do. But the second pillar is the connections that they have. And we often forget that. There's people that we've invested in and had relationships with in the past that would love to help us. The third one is communication. And the fourth one is character, or what somebody brings to the marketplace, the person that they are. And so we kind of talk about, and that's how a radically referable business gets built, is by focusing on those 4 pillars. Okay.
And you have an event once a month in St. Louis, and it's a free event that people can go to, and it's open to anybody, any business person. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, there was a point in my career where I was looking to help grow the individuals that were referring business to me. I ran across a book by the name of, it's called 7 Levels of Communication, and written by Michael J. Mayer. And the book really opened my eyes it was put together in a format that could be shared with others. I called Michael, and we talked. He came to town with an event, and then after that, he asked if we wanted to start something, and so we did. We had a monthly event, started back in 2011, and we had about, counting the serving staff, about 15 people there, and then it's kind of grown since then.
So 4 years ago, basically, is when you started. Now, going back for a second, you picked up this book, you found this book, somebody told you about it, or you saw it, or read about it, and you read the book, and then you called the author. Okay, so let's just start right there. So how did you feel comfortable just reaching out to the author? That's not something people would typically do. Obviously, you were inspired.
You know, well, I was. The book is phenomenal, and it really, he put it together in a way that made sense, and I had some questions, and so I just reached out. It was a self-published book, and I had known about Michael through some other trade associations that he was involved with and I was involved with. But we didn't know each other personally, but I knew of him. And so I just reached out, and was very gracious. And
so did you immediately adopt some of these, the seven levels of communication in your own business, or did you start by teaching others?
Well, I think there's really 3 key words in anybody's business when it comes to building referrals. It's study, practice, teach. And I work for Central Bank of St. Louis. I'm a mortgage lender there, and I've built a referral-based business there. So my job at the bank is to go out and bring business to the bank and bring clients to the bank. So in being in a referral-based business, Michael's book kind of consolidated all that in a system that was easily explainable to others. So you know, and after reading the book, we started the event, and it's just, like I said, kind of grown from there.
All right, so you started with like 15 people, including the service staff, as
yeah,
saying,
exactly.
the first meeting.
Yeah,
so
15 is probably pretty gracious.
Where are your meetings at now in terms of attendance?
Well, we are now in our 3rd location.
Because you keep outgrowing
the content, hopefully the content and the quality of the people that are attracted to the event and show up and contribute to the event has really pushed the need for growing. So we're at the lodge in Des Peres.
Okay, and what's the attendance like on a monthly basis?
Usually it's pushing probably close to 200 people.
Okay, so after a couple of years, that's how word has spread on this
Yes.
referral. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break right now. Brian will be back in just a few minutes to talk more about this referral idea, and with Brian McRae right here on STL TV Live.